Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Don K. Preston. I am the president of Preterist Research Institute of Ardmore, Oklahoma. I'm a little late this morning. I've been involved in processing the video from Preterist Pilgrim Weekend 2015. Lord willing, the DVDs will be available before too terribly long. It's just a rather lengthy process. Anyway, again, welcome back. We are going to conclude our discussion, although there's much more that could be said, on the parable of the virgins in Matthew 25, 1 to 13. Jesus concludes this parable by saying, "Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour in which the Son of Man is coming." Well, there you go. We are told that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that Jesus was not talking about the fall of Jerusalem. Several commentators make the following argument. Well, in Matthew chapter 24, verse 36, Jesus says, "But of that day and hour knows no man," and then conflating that with Mark 13:32. "No, not the Son, no, not even the angels, but only the Father." And the argument goes something like this. Jesus had told them when the fall of Jerusalem would be. But now he's saying they do not know when his, quote, final coming would be. Well, that's really a poor argument, I must say, in all candor and all kindness, because Jesus did not tell them the, quote, day and the hour of his coming in judgment on Jerusalem. He said, "This generation will by no means pass." Now that, to say that they knew the generation does not mean they knew the day or the hour. It's the difference between generic time and specific time. Secondly, this is really cool. Okay, notice that Jesus says you do not know the day or the hour. Well, once again, we're told that has to refer to the final coming. No, it doesn't. In Revelation 3, verse 3, Jesus speaks to the church at Sardis. "Unto the angel of the church in Sardis," so we know who this is written to, we know who it was written about, we know the threat, if you please, because the church there just didn't have it together. Okay, notice verse 3. "Remember therefore how you have received and what you have heard. Hold fast and repent, because if you do not watch, I will come upon you as a thief, and you will not know what hour I will come upon you." Okay, folks, Jesus is not talking about the church in 2015. He's writing to the church at Sardis, which, by the way, doesn't exist today. He says to that church 2,000 years ago. Now watch what he says. "If you do not watch," what did Jesus say in Matthew 25:13? "Watch therefore." And he said, "If you do not watch, I'll come upon you as a thief." Matthew chapter 24. If the master of the house knew what time the thief was coming, he would have been prepared. Number 3, Jesus said, "If you do not watch, I will come upon you as a thief. You will not know the hour in which I will come upon you." Now, very clearly, the Sardisians knew Jesus was talking to them. He was not addressing a church 2,000 years removed. Jesus was warning them that if they did not watch, he would come upon them as a thief, which proves categorically that Jesus could come as a thief in that generation, doesn't it? Go to my website, by the way, and get the little book, He Came as a Thief. He Came as a Thief. Eschatology.org or BibleProphecy.com. The little book is on there, and it's really powerful. Anyway, once again, he's speaking to the Sardisians, and he says, "If you do not watch, I will come upon you as a thief. You will not know the day or the hour." Now, since Jesus is speaking to the first century church of the Sardisians, and they could know that he was coming in their generation, but they could not know the day or the hour, then it most assuredly cannot be argued in Matthew 25:13 that because Jesus says, "Watch therefore, because you do not know the day or the hour," that he had to be speaking of some far distant event. No, that doesn't work. Matthew 25:13, watch, day and hour. Revelation 3:3, watch, day and hour. It's the same. And so to reiterate, since and if the Sardisians knew that Jesus was coming at a day and hour that they did not know specifically, but it would most assuredly be in their lifetime, then Matthew 25:13 can apply equally. Where do you think John got his imagery, by the way? Where do you think Jesus is drawing from in Revelation 3? He's drawing from Matthew 25. And the warning to watch because they did not know the day or the hour. Look, this is incredible stuff. And it proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that the attempts to divide Matthew 25 and the Olivet Discourse into two separate topics, the fall of Jerusalem in AD 70 and some supposed end of time, are totally misguided. Jesus is coming. His coming as a thief at a day and hour that they did not know was nonetheless to be in the first century and in the judgment of Old Covenant Jerusalem. Thanks for joining me for this morning's morning musings. Hey, go to my website. Take advantage of some of the special offers we've got going on. You'll be glad you did. We'll see you on the flip side.